on Newsnight, they interviewed the national deputy chairman of NDC, Dele Ali, about the constitution of NDC. This young man, he came down to explain them more about the constitution of NDC and the reason why people are trooping inside NDC, because everybody, when you have the constitution, when you read it, you understand it easier for you to enter NDC, and when you enter, for you to work with NDC and the benefits of you entering NDC. I'm going to show you everything, the time they're interviewing him, but before then, Peter Obi went to Anambra State in Agruzibo, precisely, in one primary school there. He donated 10 million to them, and the one small boy, they give him mic to dress people and dress Peter Obi. This small boy, he speaks very well, and he gives much volume to that primary schools. So I'm going to show you, and when I show you, then you continue the rest of your weekend.
Excellency, Mr. Peter Obi, and our distinguished guests, my name is Hugo Divine. On behalf of our headmistress, teachers, and pupils of practicing school Agolo, we welcome you to our midst today. We are very happy to have you with us. Your Excellency, thank you for your sacrifice and service towards humanity, especially towards our country, Nigeria. We see all your efforts to make sure that the future of we, the young leaders, are secure. We promise to study hard, be disciplined, and make our nation proud. Thank you, and bless our nation.
Thank you, man.
NDC has provided the new hope that Nigerians look up to, both old and new and young. The young people in particular have found an umbrella, has found a home in NDC. There is no young person in this nation that will take time to go through the constitution of the NDC that will not naturally accept the party and join it. It's a party of the future, and it wins power from now. So it's not really that NDC is a baby. NDC has veterans behind it, leading it, guiding it, both as stakeholders, both as leaders. The national leader, for example, is a two-time governor of a state, a serving senator, and we have them across the nation. And it's the reason everybody is just getting into NDC.
I will come to where you talked about the constitution and everybody wanted to join it. But let's talk straight out about it. Some people angling, as it were, for the Obi Kwankwaso ticket. What do you make of that ticket?
It's not out of place for groups to ask that people should. The two leaders mentioned that they've paid their dues. They've both been governors. Senator Rabiu Kwankwaso has been a senator. So and they have groups. But what we have as NDC is a political party. Groups don't field candidates. And the members of these groups, I believe they are in NDC already. So NDC as a party decides. And it's not some people somewhere that just take decision. NDC is democratic. NDC is rooted in ideologies that makes for coherent leadership. People taking decisions together.
When are you holding your primaries?
Not just few. It starts 28th
of this month.
Of this month.
That's when you hold your primaries, yes. And then you elect your presidential candidate.
It starts from now, and then we have the presidential primaries 29-20.
So I go back to the question of any person that reads the constitution, well, naturally, like you said, what are you offering Nigerians that is different from what the parties, including the opposition parties, who many say are a problem to themselves?
Now, for example, the constitution of NDC, let me put this on record. I have not found one constitution of a political party. I have been a leader in another political party before. I was 80 years national secretary of another party and national deputy chairman before I resigned on personal issues bordering on leadership style. And I took my time to go through before I joined the NDC. There is no constitution of any political party in this country that is as robust, as advanced, as futuristic, secure. Now, it is not just that you have a constitution. The people behind it, the managers of these papers, matters. And if you read many constitutional political parties in Nigeria, you find a lot of things that are interesting. But if you come to that of NDC, for example, when you're looking at the issue of true federalism, NDC is taking it to an entirely new level. Entirely new level. The issue of fairness, the issue of equity, the issue of resource control. These are not issues that you back in. They are clearly written there. The issue of what happens, women, youth, all inclusive. You see, it's a total package. Something that these leaders coming from, as it were, where they started from. And don't forget, they are veterans, both of the colonial rules. They were youths. Till this time that they have assumed leadership, they have looked at the country. And I like to note one thing in this issue of those who are calling for. I found something very interesting there. You find out that this nation, once, around 1944, there was this NCNC thing. Because whenever I think about it, I say we are back on the repeat of history. Because for the first time, Nigeria was one. And they took on the colonial master. Went into that strike that led gradually to our regionalization using constitution. Unfortunately, our leaders agreed with it in 1950. But now we have something else. And NDC is providing now Nigeria, the real pan-Nigeria platform. And I'm not surprised that both North and South are together on this.